The air was heavy that morning, the kind of stillness that usually precedes a storm. I had just finished mending a section of fencing when the sound of engines echoed down the gravel lane. At first, I thought it was a delivery truck. But when the convoy appeared, my stomach dropped. 3 police cruisers rolled onto my waterfront farm, followed by an SUV I recognized instantly. The HOA insignia was plastered across its side in gaudy gold. And stepping out of the SUV was Karen herself, smug as ever, flanked by 2 board members. I wiped my hands on my jeans and walked forward. "What now, Karen?" She smiled, sharp as glass. "Eviction. You and your entire crew are being detained for noncompliance with HOA bylaws. Officers, remove them." The deputies moved toward us. My spouse stepped out of the farmhouse, fury in their eyes. Behind them, my grandfather emerged, calm, unshaken, cane tapping against the porch. I raised a hand. "Before you touch a single thing, you might want to see this." From my pocket, I pulled a slim remote and pressed a button. The barn doors creaked open, revealing a wall of monitors flickering to life. On each screen, live feeds played. The road, the pond, the lodge ruins, the very officers walking across my property. Every corner of my land was covered, every word already recorded. Karen froze. "What is this?" "Evidence," I said simply. "Months of it. Every trespass, every fraudulent fine, every act of intimidation by you and your so-called association. All stored, backed up, and synced with my attorney's office." The deputies hesitated, exchanging uneasy glances. One of them stepped forward. "Mr. Jensen, are you saying you have recordings of HOA board members committing crimes?" I gestured at the monitors. "You tell me." On cue, one screen replayed the demolition of my lodge, captured by drones. Another showed Karen screaming about the 6 p.m. curfew. Another displayed her guards hauling my belongings from the porch. And finally, the kicker, was a video of Karen herself, shouting to her board, "We'll break him down until he sells. I don't care how illegal it is." The silence that followed was suffocating. The lead deputy turned on Karen, his expression stony. "Ma'am, is that your voice?" Karen stammered. That's out of context." But the deputy was already signaling his men. "Enough. Officers, cuff her. And take statements from every board member present." Chaos erupted. Karen shrieked, lunging for her clipboard, but the deputies restrained her. Her board members tried to scatter, but neighbors had gathered at the fence line, blocking their escape. Phones recorded everything. The HOA's final power play had backfired spectacularly. As the cruisers loaded up with handcuffed board members, I stepped closer to Karen's car window. She glared at me, teeth bared like a cornered animal. "You think you've beaten me?" she spat. "I am the HOA. You can't stop us all." I leaned down, my voice low and steady. "You were never the HOA. You were just a bully with a clipboard. And now the world sees you for what you are." Her face twisted with rage, but the cruiser pulled away, her words lost in the roar of the engine. That evening, I sat by the pond with my spouse and grandfather. The water rippled in the fading light, reflecting the first stars of the night. Grandfather tapped his cane softly against the porch. "She underestimated you," he said quietly. "She thought intimidation was stronger than proof." I nodded. "She thought wrong." The monitors still glowed faintly from the barn, silent sentinels preserving the truth. And for the first time in months, I felt the weight on my chest lift. Karen had thrown everything at us, police, guards, even bulldozers, but she had forgotten the one thing that always wins in the end. Evidence doesn't lie. The HOA's reign of terror had crumbled under the unblinking eye of a camera. And as the night deepened, the farm finally felt safe again. For now.